President of the Bar Association, Sister Susmita Kaur, my most respected seniors who are present here, and the other learned members of the bar, Mr. S.K. Singh, who is from Tezpur. A very good afternoon to all of you. Today, I am feeling that I am going to remit my office very soon. After long 35 years of association with the judiciary, I have come from the very bottom of the judiciary. From the level of magistrate, I have reached the present position. It was a very pleasant, long journey. Believe me, I always enjoyed my work. I always find pleasure in my work, and that helped me to survive. Dear friends, I had a desire, more particularly when I was traveling from Lakhimpur to Gauhati or Jorhat, that if I get an opportunity to serve in Arunachal Pradesh, because I heard so many appreciable words from the honorable judges of that time about this bar association, and that impressed me very deeply. That if I get an opportunity to serve the people of Arunachal Pradesh, I shall be very happy. With a great hope, I passed the years. I don't know what attracted me towards this state. Alright. Now, coming to some relevant points, more particularly for the young lawyers, that there is no good or bad judgment. Your perception, your conception, and your thinking process, those work. Sometimes we feel bad for some persons. Maybe. In everybody's life, it happens. But please mind it, there is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. There is a great proverb. Never feel bad if any decision goes against you. Never laugh if the decision goes against your opponent. So you must have a fairness while thinking over a matter. Whenever we sit in the court, we do not look at the face of the person who submits or who appears before us for a particular cause of the litigant. We always confine our mind to the case record. That should be, I think, if I am not wrong, should also be the nature of the youngsters. Because you are the people who will in due course shoulder great responsibility in the state and towards the litigants. So, the role of the lawyer is basically that of an officer of the court. Yesterday I said to someone that you are the officer of the court. Why I say so? Because as officer of the court, it is the duty of the lawyer to present the case properly, concisely, persuasively before the court concerned, so that you can ensure justice to your client who has reposed faith on you and engage you as his lawyer. This must always maintain transparency. Whatever you present, whatever you do, maintain transparency. Because if your argument is sound in law, you will find a judgment from the court which is sound in judicial analysis, legal analysis. So, my dear juniors, please read the laws, try to understand the laws, and if you do not understand a particular provisions of law, then you see the interpretation of law that on that particular provision given by the higher courts. Otherwise, statutory provisions are sufficient. From my practical experience, I would like to say that some of the people who appear before us, they, instead of placing the facts of the case, immediately cite the case laws, judgments of the Supreme Court. But sometimes I feel, Mr. So-and-so, do you understand in what context that particular view has been taken by the higher courts? In some cases, those people could not answer. So, to become a successful lawyer, you must have wide skill, extensive skill in legal analysis and your ability to find the solutions to the problems, to formulate the solutions to the problems. For this purpose, you have to develop your skill. You have to work hard. This is not a very easy profession. After 35 years of long service in the judiciary, now I feel this is not so easy as I thought earlier. If one brings one simple say for revision matter 144, 145, I always see the relevant provisions. Why? I may be wrong. I may have a preconceived idea which may be wrong. So, always be very clear on the brief of the case. I think to so many experienced persons this is most relevant. They will definitely admit that yes, this is correct. What to say? Really, I am really not unhappy that I am proceeding on with it. I plan myself. You also plan yourself how to reach the top, how to pass the years, decide on the very first day of the particular year, on a new year. Plan it. Plan your career. But I must appreciate that there are so many brilliant lawyers at Itanagar bench. I told many of my friends in the bar in other sessions that even the junior lawyers of Itanagar, they know they have wide knowledge on service laws, on contract laws. I told many of my friends in the bar. I still remember in one case, I have not seen that lady this time. She argued before me for around 2 hours on the illegality of recruitment. I was deeply impressed, but I was helpless. But I can't elevate her to some extent. I can't say no. I just hear we delivered the judgment. But I was deeply impressed. Still I remember. And one day, another junior advocate appeared before my bench. One short lady. There was chaos among the members, but she was indifferent. She went on submitting before me. When I came out of the court, I came across that lady. I said to her, "Madam, you have done well." Raga, I think, has just suspected that lady. This happens. So, my dear friends, please be very transparent and honest while presenting a case before the court. Always protect the interests and rights of your clients. But please, don't mislead. Once the court thinks that that particular person has misled me, although I believe I had to pass that wrong order, this pains the consultants. Never. Wait. Justice cannot be done hurriedly. Cannot be done hurriedly. Justice hurry is justice body. So, I request all of you to be very polite in your submission, confined to the facts of the case and then to the laws. Statutory provisions mainly, and if necessary, opt for the interpretations. I have taken much time trying to be sort out, because I have expressed whatever is in my mind today. The love and affection that has been shown to me will be remembered always. After debating of this, definitely I shall also remain busy with something. A number of persons have requested me for some. They have in fact advised not to waste my time. I gladly accepted the advice, but yet to be executed. It is in the execution stage. Thank you very much.